The cosmos is vast and silent. For ages, we've wondered if we're alone, sending messages into the darkness. But in October 2017, a telescope in Hawaii spotted a fast-moving object, our first confirmed visitor from another star. Suddenly, the universe was looking back. Its arrival was a cosmic handshake across unimaginable distance. The universe had finally sent us a message, not in words, but in the form of a visitor. In Hawaiian, this cosmic stranger was named Oumuamua, a messenger from afar arriving first. The name is poetic and fitting. This was not just a rock, it was a story written in starlight and time. Its official name, 1I/2017 U1, is cold and scientific, but Oumuamua captures the wonder. As scientists gathered data, the mystery deepened. This was no ordinary comet or asteroid. It was small, maybe 400 meters long, dense and reddish. That dark hue was likely from eons of cosmic rays burning its surface. Telescopes searched for water or ice, but found none. Comets are icy. Oumuamua was bone dry. This fact became a critical clue, sparking intense debate. The messenger's message was written in a language we didn't yet understand. Was it a fragment of a shattered planet, a failed building block of a solar system, or something more? Every answer led to more questions. The messenger was silent, offering only its presence as evidence. It was up to us to decipher its meaning. The first messenger had arrived, and it was unlike anything we'd ever imagined. As Oumuamua tumbled through our solar system, it revealed its strangest secret. Astronomers noticed its brightness changed dramatically, tenfold between brightest and dimmest. This meant it had a bizarre shape, not a sphere or lumpy potato, but extremely elongated. Imagine a long, thin object spinning through space, bright when side-on, dim when end-on. Calculations suggested it was 10 times longer than it was wide, a cosmic cigar, or maybe a flat, thin pancake tumbling through the void. Nothing in our solar system has such extreme dimensions. How could something so long and thin form naturally and survive a journey across the galaxy? Its shape was a direct challenge to our understanding of celestial bodies. The image of a dark, reddish, cigar-shaped vessel captured the public imagination. But this was real. The data was clear. The universe had thrown us a puzzle in the shape of a needle or shard of glass. The messenger was not only from a distant star, it looked like nothing from our own. Its very form screamed that it was different, special, and held a secret we were desperate to uncover. Oumuamua was an outlier, a cosmic freak, and it left us with more questions than answers. The mysteries didn't stop with its shape. Astronomers tracked Oumuamua's movement and saw it wasn't spinning smoothly, it was tumbling chaotically, flipping end over end, as if something had knocked it off balance long ago. For an object to maintain such a chaotic spin for millions of years is rare. Usually, objects stabilize over time, but not Oumuamua. This suggested a violent origin, maybe flung out by a planetary collision. The tumbling made its exact shape hard to pin down. Cigar or pancake? Either way, it was exceptionally thin and flat. Its motion was the dance of a broken thing, a relic from a violent past. It moved with a strange, wounded grace, unpredictable, unstable. The object seemed to behave by its own rules. Its chaotic dance was a visual representation of its mysterious nature. The messenger was not just passing through, it was performing a silent ballet for our telescopes, a ghost tumbling through the graveyard of space. As Oumuamua neared the sun and began its exit, the story took a dramatic turn. Astronomers saw it was accelerating, moving away from the sun faster than gravity alone could explain. Comets do this, but Oumuamua wasn't behaving like any comet. Scientists searched for a tail, a coma, any sign of gas or dust. They found nothing, no dust, no gas, no tail. The object was accelerating without any visible means of propulsion. It was a ghost ship, its sails invisible, pushed by a phantom wind. This was the central mystery. acceleration without outgassing. If it wasn't a comet, what was it? An asteroid. Asteroids don't speed up on their own. Oumuamua was breaking the rules. It didn't fit into any of our neat categories. It was accelerating as if it had an engine, but there was no exhaust. A silent push. The messenger was not just a passive traveler, it was an active participant in its own journey. The ghost in the machine was beginning to stir. The universe had handed us a riddle with no easy answer. We were left to wonder, what was really pushing Oumuamua, and why? The push was real. Oumuamua was being propelled by something other than gravity. Scientists scrambled for natural explanations. Maybe the outgassing was invisible, pure hydrogen or nitrogen, perhaps. One theory, a nitrogen iceberg chipped off a Pluto-like planet vaporizing near the sun. But we've never seen a nitrogen iceberg before, and it would have to be huge to survive the journey. Another idea, a fluffy, porous object, so light that sunlight itself could push it, a natural solar sail. But each explanation required something we'd never seen. A new kind of comet, asteroid, or celestial object. Occam's razor says the simplest explanation is best. But what's simpler, inventing a new category of object, or considering something designed to do exactly what it was doing? The mystery deepened. Was Oumuamua a cosmic accident or something more? Here, the conversation leaps into the realm of science fiction. Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb looked at the facts. Impossible shape, tumbling motion, acceleration without a tail. He proposed a radical idea. What if Oumuamua was alien technology? A thin, flat probe, an artificial light sail, designed to catch starlight and accelerate. This would explain its behavior perfectly. It was a serious proposal from a respected scientist. He argued that the alien technology hypothesis was no more speculative than the exotic natural theories. We know how to design light sails ourselves, so which is more likely, a 1 in a trillion natural object or a piece of technology? The scientific community remains divided. Most favor a natural explanation, but the debate is fierce. No radio signals or techno-signatures were detected. The mystery remains. Do we stick to what we know or dare to imagine what might be? Today, Oumuamua is long gone, far beyond Saturn, heading toward Pegasus. It will never return, but it left an echo, a question for all humanity. Are we alone? For a few weeks, the answer seemed close. Its legacy is a permanent shift in our perspective. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence is now about looking for artifacts, not just listening for signals. The universe might communicate with objects, not words. Oumuamua reminds us we're just beginning to understand the cosmos. Nature is more creative than we imagine. The possibility of life elsewhere deserves our most open-minded investigation. The messenger delivered its message by forcing us to ask the question ourselves. It held up a mirror to our hopes and fears about our place in the universe. The mystery remains, an unsolved case in the great detective story of science. A silent red traveler that showed us something impossible, then vanished. The night sky will never look the same. Now we watch and wonder who or what will be the next visitor to knock on our door.